Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I welcome you to my new amazing tutorial Astronomy Picture of the Day. So this is another API project we are going to build using NASA API. So NASA used to upload the astronomy picture of the day every day. So to get that image we are going to use NASA API. We will also get the astronomy picture of the day, the title and the date. You can see that the today date, and see you can see the description and image credit below. So in this beautiful div we have placed the title, date, images, and this description of the image and image credit. So you can see that on hovering the image credit, it's going to underline. When I click on it, so it will go to the open a new tab to open our image in high quality. So you can see that it's showing the images while clicking on the that image credit. So you can see that this is the astronomy picture of the day. And what is the title? I will show you. Circling the sun. You can see that here below image credit. Here it's written circling the sun. So now I will show you our that data and the image we are getting is correct or not. So for that we'll search here the astronomy picture of the day. When you will search astronomy picture of the day, a link will come, apod.nasa.gov, means astronomy picture of day .nasa.gov. So when you click on this link, it will open the astronomy picture of the day, and here you can see that 2024 the year and the month January, and the today date is 13. So you can see that the same image in our this project also, and the same image in the NASA website. So and the title is, you can see that circling the sun, and image credit and explanation of the image. And this data we are going to get using NASA API. So when you open this, I'll show you here below that api.nasa.gov. So when you click on this api.nasa.gov, so it will open a page, and in this page you can see that generate API key. So when you click on this generate API key, you have to put your details and we have to sign up. After sign up, we can get the API key with that link, and we can get the images, title, date, explanation and image credit from the NASA API. So this is our project we are going to build. So if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe us. I'll upload more API projects and other amazing projects like this. So and stay tuned, and don't forget to press the bell icon. So let's get started. So come to our VS Code. So here you can see that we have created an HTML file, CSS file and JavaScript file. So first of all we'll go with the HTML file. So in HTML file we have linked our style.css, that file CSS file we have created, and then here we have linked the font family Poppins. Then we have the title Astronomy picture of the day Becodewala, and then the main part in our body tag is we have created a div with class container, and in this div we have a class title, and in this title we have written the astronomy picture of the day. So here you can see here in our project astronomy picture of the day, and then we have another div with class date. So it will show the date. So the today date it will show. So it will, the date will change according to the NASA API, and image, title, everything will change according to the NASA API. So here we have a image tag, and in this we have a class image, and then we have another div for the explanation. So and we have a another one more div for the credit. So you can see that the down explanation and the image credit div. Then below that, here I have linked the JavaScript file. So now come for our CSS file. In CSS file, here you can see that in body tag we have taken a margin 1 rem, padding 0, flex, display flex, and align item center, justify content center, a beautiful background for our body, and then font family and color. You can see that the background color, and the here one more we have a container. So here you can see that for the div, here we have a div for that container class. We have a width 100%, max width 800 pixel, height 100 vh, border radius 20 pixel, box shadow, background color, padding, and text align center. You can customize according to your needs. So you can see that the beautiful this big div in our page. So now here come for the title. So for the title, font size 30 pixel, font weight bold, and margin bottom. So you can see that the our title. So now we are going to style our date. So for the date, font size and margin bottom we have given for the date. Similarly for the images, also width and height we have given, and then border radius and margin bottom for the images which you can see. And then for the explanation of our picture of the day, we have a font size and text align. So here for the credit, font size and margin top. Then for the credit we have a color of the text in this color code and text decoration none. So you can see that here credit the circle color, and you can see that the hovering is underlined. So for that credit, when you hover on that, it will be underlined. So now come to the JavaScript file. Here is the main logic we are going to build, how our image and title and explanation and date will be displayed. So first of all, we have created the variable date for the getting the date, and then we have stored our image class in our image variable. Similarly for explanation class, so here is the link. For the link we have stored in our link variable, and then here we have created one more variable for API key. So when you sign up on the NASA gov.in, so there we'll get an API key. So that API key we have to paste here in this URL. So in this URL you can see that I have added this API key variable that will be getting here, that when you paste your API key, it will get the data from the NASA API. So how we'll going to fetch the data? So for fetching the data from the API, we are going to use fetch method. So fetch the URL. So this URL we are going to fetch, that we have created this variable URL that we are going to fetch. So then it will create a function response. So on response, it will give the JSON file. So I will show you how what is JSON. So when you click, right click and inspect, then go to the network, and then click on this fetch XHR. So here you can see that fetch XHR. When you click and see that it's nothing showing, when you refresh Control plus R, so it will give a this APOD API key. When you click on this, and it will show this header payload, preview, response, initiator and timing. So it will show the every details for the API URL. So here you can see that the header, whatever the limit, origin and encoding language, and here we have a response. So in response you can see that the how the format of the JSON file. So first of all it will have a curly braces. In this curly braces we have a in double quotation, and here we have mentioned the copyright, and it had given the credit to this person within double quotation. So both the side we are going to give double quotation, and here you can see that the date, explanation, HD URL, and this media type, service version, title, URL, and it will show the timing also. So how much is time taken to get the data. You can see that it is showing every data. So here is the JSON file we are going to get from the API, and this we are going to get the data from this. So I'll show you how to get from that. So to display the data in HTML elements, here you can see that date dot text content equal to date dot data dot date. So here we have a date. So first of all we have selected this HTML element and stored in a date variable. So here you can see that date dot text content. So here we have getting the date variable. Here it is. So to change the text content of our date element in our HTML file, we have given the data dot date. So the data we are going to get from the JSON, that you will get data dot date. So if you will get that here date in capital, it will not the give the correct information. It will not show the date. So in whatever here written the data, so that same data we have to put in here. Here explanation in all are small, and this same spelling will be there. Then it will fetch the data from the API. If you will paste e should be capital, then it will not give the data from the JSON. So you have to give the same. So here for the URL, image URL, data dot URL. So here I'll show you. Here it is a below URL. So that URL where, so I'll show you. We'll copy this URL and I will show you here this URL is correct or not. So you can see that this image URL we are getting here. So similarly we are getting the explanation context. So here we are changing the text content for the date. Here you are changing the src. Initially the src is empty, you can see that in image tag. So now the for the explanation text content in empty, you can see that so no text explanation. So that explanation we are getting from the data dot explanation. So here you can see that explanation, here this explanation, and this explanation we are going to get, and then hd url. So I'll show you here hd url. This hd image we are going to get when you click on this uh, image credit that I have shown you before, and then the data dot title. So to display the title, so here is the title, circling the sun. So I have shown you, I'll cut it. So here circling the sun, you can see that the below circling the sun, this title. So every data we are going to get from the API, and in that API we have a JSON file. In that JSON file every data is stored there, and that data we are going to get. So if we are not getting any data, any error will be happen, we are going to use catch. So it will catch the error and it will display in the console if you will get any error. So that's it for our project. So Hope you guys like the video, subscribe the channel and don't forget to share with your friends. I will paste the source code of this project in our description of this video, and please give a star on our GitHub project. And so hope you guys like and share this video. Thank you.